Good morning. 6 o'clock in the morning and it's road trip day. That's right, grab your egg salad sandwiches. We're headed to Charlie Lake, British Columbia today. So before we run out and truck halfway across BC, we just got to feed all our chickens here. I just got to get all their fermented feed out to them. So there's the laying hens, there's the Cornish cross, and then there's the laying chicks. So quite a few chickens to feed today. If you're not sure how that fermentation process works that we go for feeding our chickens, just go back and check out the video. I think it's called How to Make $1 Million by Raising Chickens or something like that. I can't remember. I'll throw the link down below because I'm not smart enough to figure out how to put a link in the video itself. So, but I'll leave it down below for you. So go ahead and check that out. It's pretty cool. We save a lot of money on our feed costs by doing that. So let's get some feed out to those guys and get some coffee made, and we're gonna hit the road. Morning, chickens. Yeah, you too, Tony. Looks like these guys are still doing fantastic. Good morning, single mamas. Come on, Julia. Yeah, get some breakfast in ya. Hi there, Jock. Morning, Richmond. So we got this bloody miserable wind blowing out of the east here. I'd say we're in for a heck of a wet, rainy day. Actually, if you check the weather forecast, it's already supposed to be raining. So only felt a couple drops on my head here this morning. So you never know. I might get all this rain, and the grass we seeded the other day might start to grow. Morning, chicks. Oh, you guys look like you're KFC ready. Get out of there, silly goose. Okay, one last quick job before I can go in, make some coffee and a little bit of breakfast here. Yesterday was hot, and those Cornish chicks, they drank about 3/4 of a pail of water. So I'm just gonna go ahead and mix up a little bit of apple cider vinegar and water and run it out to them. So they got, even though it's gonna be rainy and wet and cold today and they're probably not gonna drink much, I wanna make sure they have lots. So I got these guys their water. They've still got quite a bit of grass in here actually, so I'm just gonna leave them here. This was a pretty dense patch of grass, so I'm gonna leave them here for a few hours while we head out. And then when we get back, we'll shift them on to the next patch here. Well, back from Charlie Lake. Boy, it's a wet and wild one out there today. Anyways, no rest for the wicked. We're just gonna stop for a quick bite of lunch, and then we're gonna grab some eggs, and we're heading off to Grand Prairie, do some egg deliveries, get a couple groceries, and then back home for evening chores. Well, you know, unfortunately, I heard earlier today that one of the guys lives... Hey, Tony, just relax. One of the guys that lives just south of us actually had a pickup stolen right out of his driveway last night. So before we're all done here today, I got to make a lap around the yard, make sure the keys are pulled out of everything. It's locked up tight. We stopped by Home Depot today, picked up a keypad lock for the shop here. It does have a lock on it, but just lots of times we don't lock it because, you know, whoever has their keys on them. So we got one with a punch pad, and hopefully that makes things just a little bit more convenient to keep it locked, and then we don't have egg on our face when something gets stolen right from out underneath our nose. Because something tells me our guard chickens really won't prevent anything happening here. Well, there you have it. Pretty secure, locked up tighter than well, you know. Well, I'm over here in the Mouse Miracle Garden, and for those of you that don't know what the Mouse Miracle Garden is, this is just an experiment over a barren patch of unused land where an old shed sat once, and there was a bunch of mice nesting underneath of it. And I thought, why not throw some food in there and see what we can get to grow? So we planted some potato seeds and some sunflower seeds. There's a few flower bulbs as well. So we've already seen that a couple of potato seedlings have popped up, but check this out. This right here is a sunflower, the very first one that's popped up. So pretty excited to see these shoots come up, and we'll see what comes up for the rest of them. And if you look over here, you can see we've got some potato seedlings coming up here, and some more right there. And go a little bit further down, there's a dog. So the purpose of this experiment is just to illustrate, regardless of your situation, regardless of how good a condition your backyard is in, regardless of the condition of the soil you're working with, you can grow food. So there's proof right there. Now we're gonna give it another about 70 days, 65 to 70 days, and we're gonna harvest those crops, and you'll be amazed to see what you can get out of, again, just a barren piece of land. So we're kind of at that awkward stage here in the garden where everything's starting to pop up and we're not really sure what's food and what's weeds. But let's take a closer look and see what we can find. So down here we got all the onions. These guys are doing really good. And then we've got kind of an orphan row that runs all the way down here. This was potatoes, leftover potatoes, so you can see we've got one popping up here. Another one popping up there. So they're coming in really good, just getting started here. We hike over these couple of rows, not really sure what's coming up for cucumbers, if that's actually happening or not. But look at this, zucchinis coming in fantastic, really excited about that. Dandelions, it's not intentional. Look at all the cow footprints. Cows came earlier in the year and they aerated the lawn for us. And look at these peas. Absolutely amazing what these peas are doing. We're gonna have to get some fence up here soon. Tough to see in here what's happening, but this is carrot row. So you can see a sprinkling of green. So the carrots are just starting to pop up here. And then over here in the main potato patch, just look at this, potatoes, 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 potatoes. We just got potatoes for days down here. Really excited about how these things are coming in. Really excited here in about 70 days to start harvesting some of these crops and put them on our table. But for now, it's time to focus on one food group that gives every single day. Got my basket. It's time to head to the chicken coop, collect breakfast for tomorrow. So I just want to show you something. I'm just in the middle of moving the chicken tractor. I'm just kind of hooking a Larry here and away off to the side. So this is where they're going, and that's where they're coming from. Don't tell me these guys aren't working hard. All right, well, I'd say that makes it an evening for me. We're all locked up. Chickens are secure apparently. We're gonna go inside. I'm gonna make myself a cup of tea, maybe have some cookies, call it a night. Hope you have a fantastic evening. Don't forget to go down below, hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you next time.